Hey everybody, how's it going? Scott McNamee here with Team IFM. I'm going to show you a product today that I really have got to love over the last few years, and you might have seen them on various videos and websites and stuff. And what I'm talking about here is a Sullivan tip down. This is a great alternative to your classic hand over hand tip up. You know, everybody knows that if you can fight a fish on a rod, it just seems like so much more fun. You know, and this is like one of the best solutions that I've found to it. And it's actually a very simple product to use. All it takes is a rod and reel. I fish pike with these, I fish walleyes, I fish perch, I fish crappie, I fished about anything you can imagine with these tip downs. And simply what they are is, so this product here, there is a slot that you put your reel in, your rod seat, and you push it all the way forward, and it gives you like the ultimate rod security. Your reel will not fall out of that. I've never heard of anybody losing a rod out of one of these things. And essentially what they are is you have a dead stick here, and these usually come with a flag, which you can leave them on or take them off. I like to take them off in high wind situations because that flag can vibrate, and it'll slowly vibrate this, and it might fall forward with a false flag. But I take them off. Another thing to think about is when you run these, if you want to run this in your rod holder, point the tip of your rod directly into the wind, and I've fished these up on Devil's Lake up to 20+ mile-an-hour winds. So my setup here is I have a 36-inch tuned up custom rod Commander, and I'm running an Okuma 20B bait feeder reel. And it's just a good setup because what happens when a fish hits this rod is you have to teeter this rod so it's just moving up and down with the bait, and when a fish hits this, essentially what it does is it grabs the bait, pulls the bait forward, and the rod slips down in the holder. And if there's a flag on it, you can see that flag up in the air, and you can just hear these fish just take this line nice and easy and smooth. The other alternative is to loosen your drag to the point where the fish can take the line freely without feeling any tension. With these rods here, you get up to the flag, you know, you pull out a little bit of line, take the rod out of the holder, flip your switch down, set the hook, and you're on the fish. The best part about this setup is you should possibly buy, these are called ice stopper bobbers. This is the setup to have when you're fishing below, you know, 15 or 20 degrees in weather. So what it is it's just a bobber, and there's this solution. It's non-toxic. You just put a little bit of the solution inside the bobber and you snap it shut. You put that bobber in the water, and essentially it's not really a bobber, it's just a device that can freeze into your hole, and with this solution in here, it allows your line to slip through here freely. So when the tip goes down, that fish can still run, it's not going to freeze up inside the hole, nothing on that order. And then, you know, if it's even froze up, just kick the hole a little bit, set the hook, and you're good to go. You can get these on Sullivan Tip Down is the website, sullivantipdown.com. There are multiple colors. This is green. I'm Team Green, there's Team Red, there's Team Purple, there's Team Pink. There's a few different teams out there, and everybody has their own Facebook page. So you can go out there and talk a little bit of smack about how good you're doing compared to everybody else. You know, it adds to the fun. So anyway, a great product. I've just learned to love them, and get out and get yourself some STDs.